Yo! Am I live? I think there's probably going to be some lag, but hopefully you guys are hearing me okay. How's everyone doing on this wonderful Monday? Something new here at Mike's Music Method. I'm just doing a little live one to get your guys' feedback. But I'm getting all of these different song requests, and I don't know what to prioritize. So what I'm going to start doing is every week, maybe on Mondays, maybe not though, maybe Sundays, I don't know. But I'll try to weekly give you an update. But what I'd want to do is I'll still continue to crank out content and the songs I like. But there are so many requests for different songs, and it's usually like one person, sometimes two or three people for one song. And I don't know which ones to, get to first and to put my time into. So I thought one way that would be cool, like people have been donating and sponsoring. The links are always below. PayPal is the best way to do it. You can Venmo me. You can also Patreon, do Patreon, lots of different ways to donate. Remember, all this content is free content. I'm giving it to you. So it's a value for value model. If I'm giving you guys good value, give it back. I say this in all my videos, but I believe it's such an important model. I don't want there to be a middleman. At some point, I'd love to get my content elsewhere and not even have like the ads, you being sold to advertisers on YouTube. But that's not so easy to do, I'm realizing, so I'm working on that. But in the meantime, what would be cool is I'll keep bringing all the content as usual, but every week I'll say what songs are on the table, and the more people who pitch in, then I'll do that song. So if you guys want a song done, and it's worth $40 to you, you can throw down $40 to sponsor a song, or throw down $5 for a song. And I think what I'll do is if I love the song, or I'm into the song, and it hits like, I don't know, let's say I kind of like the song and it hits $150, I'll do it. If it's a song I don't really like, but we got enough people pitching in to like hit the $200 mark, then I'll do the song. But I don't even really know the dollar amount, and I don't want you guys to be upset like, oh, hey, I gave $1 and you didn't do the song or whatever. So just know that this is more of like you guys guiding me to which songs to do. So I don't want to even set a specific amount. Like if there's like $45 for one song and some other songs got $70, it's not like if it doesn't get to 100, I won't do it. If it floats at $75 at some time, I will get around to doing it. But, it's a way for me to start prioritizing songs based on you guys giving me value first. Like, hey, this song is worth a lot to me. I'd love to learn this. This is worth like $40 if you did a lesson on this song. So obviously there is some incentive and monetary gain on my end, but it's also like feedback. I want to give you guys, I want to teach you the songs that you guys all want to learn. So I hope that makes sense. I got someone in the comments. I love you. You're awesome. What up, Lewis? You helped me put my girlfriend to sleep next to me so many times. Dude, Lewis, that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the comment. Finger picking, isn't it incredible? And I'm happy to be teaching this. It's so cool. You guys, the emails you guys send and the comments are like, I'm literally brought to tears sometimes. It's really beautiful the way you guys are encouraging me. So anyone who sent an email recently, thank you. So what I said was a model, but let me give you like some song ideas. You guys have had, the recent request has been Nathan requested. Well, no, Nathan gave in $10. So thank you, Nathan, for the lesson on You Are My Sunshine. He gave a YouTube chat, super chat. So thank you so much for that, Nathan Calvert. I really appreciate the coin, the value for value model at work. And Lena just gave me a nice thank you. Mike, I finally made it through. Thank you so much. This was so much fun to learn. And that was Lena doing some Doc Watson. She's also a student of mine. Hi. So thank you for the thank you. You're very welcome. And then requests. So here's a few. Edwin Warsich requested Man Gave Name to All the Animals by Townes Van Zandt. Now, the original version, I did not know this was a Dylan song, but it's a really funky, like reggae Dylan song from an album in '79, I think. And Townes has a picking version. So an obscure Dylan track that Townes covers, which is also obscure. And so if anyone else wants to hear that, you can pitch in for that one. Then we have Tom Paxton. So Jack Lawton commented, he said, if you're getting into Tom Paxton, I'd love to hear it, Last Thing on My Mind. So I'll throw that on the list, Last Thing on My Mind by Tom Paxton. I did one of his songs, which I had never heard of him before. So thank you guys for requesting a really beautiful song. Then someone else requested, this is hilarious, Afternoon Delight by the Starlight Vocal Band. So if you guys want to start pitching in for me to do a finger picking lesson on Afternoon Delight, we could do that. Oh, this is a great one. Greta V requested How Lucky, but the version that John Prine does with Kurt Vile. I think that would be a cool one to do. I actually already got started on that one, so that would be a fun one. And then Donnie requested Once Again by Arlo McKinley. I had never heard this song before, so that's a pretty cool one. Donnie also requested Cheap Wine by Charlie Parr, which I'm going to do for you, Donnie, even if the requests don't come in for it, because that's a really cool song. And then Dave says, will you please do a video on End With You by Benjamin Todd? And it's a very special request he made. So Dave, I'm going to get to that song for you very soon. So here are just a few ideas. Oh, one more. Arius Xander said, any chance you could do a tutorial, None But the Rain by Townes Van Zandt, which is an excellent, beautiful town song, yet another beautiful town song. And that one I will probably get to soon. But you can see how crazy this gets. Then Tom requests The Partisan by Leonard Cohen. I think this is Margot, spelled very French. Margaux, Margot Colonette. She requests That's No Way to Say Goodbye by Leonard Cohen as well. And these are only within the last few days. My list, I think my playlist of songs to tutorial is almost 300 songs long. So it's just getting out of control. And I need help, guys, is what I'm saying. So it's of course, like I said, I'll admit, yes, there's some incentive for you guys to be pitching in and realizing the value for value model in real time. Like, oh, hey, if I give Mike some value, he's going to give me value back in the forms of this guitar lesson. But it's also a way for me to like streamline my scattered-brained mind, because you guys request way too many great songs. So just a little, I think I've made my playlist public. Yeah, it's called Songs to Tutorial. There's 233 songs on this list. So help me out here. And who else is here? I said hey to Lewis. Oh, I have 5 viewers at the moment. Come on, someone say hello. Say hello. Say hi to Mike, if you even know how to use the YouTube chat. So those were the recent ones. I've got a request for Scrapper Blackwell. Please Be With Me by Eric Clapton. Keep On Knockin' by Mississippi John Hurt. If by Bread. What I'll do is I'll make a whole new page on my website of song requests, and I'll try to update it somewhat regularly with what people have pitched in for each song, so that you guys can kind of see this happening in real time. And then each week I do this, I'll have to learn how to use my computer at the same time to screen share and show you what people have been contributing to and donating for. And I don't know, I think this is exciting. It will show me what you guys want. And like I always say, it's the value for value model. If the more you guys give in, the more time you're buying me. If you're getting value from these videos, consider what that value is worth to you. Hello, Mike. What up, Barak? I'm going to mess up your name. Barak Akdemir. Akdemir. It's hopeless, man. I don't know. But how you doing? Good to talk to y'all. And then I did want to thank some people today, because I don't do this enough. My Patreon, I have, I think, 98 people on Patreon. I love y'all, but you would realize how ridiculous this would be to thank you guys every single time. Plus, I'm kind of Patreon stupid. This is not an easy thing to use. But here we go. Here's a big, long thank you to every single one of my patrons. And then shout, hey man, what up, Jamil? How you doing? Dude, your video you sent me, Jamil just sent me a video of him playing a song that he learned from the channel, and I love that. But it also was a hilarious video because he was rehearsing the tune, and his string broke on him, and he caught it on camera of his like shock as the string snapped. So Jamil, I'd almost want to post the video for people to see if you're all right with that. It was really funny. All right, so here are my patrons, varying in, from $1 a month to, I don't know who the highest one is right now. 40, 20, 50. Let's go through this. I want to thank everybody. NJ, Pekatrix, Hans, Jackson, Randall, Anders, Herbert, John Adams, Gary Loper, Wout Mullen, Woot, Josh Chapman, Dave, Joe. You guys don't have last names on here, so you might not even know. Sir Cliff. Oh, yeah. Brandon, James Mayers, Shelly Nolson, Sean Bateman, Gavin, McSkeen, and Ian somebody, Dave K, Eric, Dan Swallow, Jojo, Neil. I wish I could look at you guys at the same time and say thank you, because I really mean it. Thank you so much. Margot is signed up for me on Patreon, so I will consider your request even more so to get to that Cohen song for you. Is this live? Yes, this is live. What up, SD? How's it going? Is the video and audio okay? I hope so. All right, we've got Leigh Wyatt, Thomas Woodard, Samuel Solomon, Steve Koldrick, Heidi Mann, Jason S., Andrew Wilkin, Kevin Tinsky, Chakra Disruptor, Chakra Disruptor, David Lestraps, Fabrizio Schwartz, Nels Thompson, RJ Mangan, Philip Sissons. I don't have my glasses on either. That doesn't help. Cornelius Baker, Austin Huber, Calvin Clark, Kevin Colnut. Thank you. All Terrain Family. Thank you. Logan Laird, Danny, Andy Hornig, Matthew Wyman, Brian Hastings. Dude, these are all my patrons. You guys are awesome. Jeff, Drew Williams, Michael McKenzie, Johan Bjork, Sylvester Barrett, David Peleg, Cassidy Whalen, Gordon Barney, Thomas L. Holbrook, Josh Cleary, Anthony Hierro, Sean Johnson, Skylar Ford. Hey, Skylar. Bill Jacobson, Michael McElveny, Clark, Gallivan, Bob O'Toole, Randall, Thomason, David Patrick Gorman, Mike Compton, Zach Gentry. Thank you. Richard Carrico, Jonathan Bowden. Aw, so sweet. And it's so great. Like in Sky, I didn't even realize it, man. You've over the months given me a good chunk of change. Dude, that's the value for value model. Sky's doing a $20 a month plan, and over the months, he's giving me really solid, legit support, which is super encouraging. Like I've said in many videos before, I'd love to make this a full-time, job or just be able to pour more time into it. And the only way I can do that is you guys are giving me the feedback of the value for value model. That's it. Who's saying hey? This is live. Is there like a song pool that we can choose which songs we want to donate to? Yeah. So that if you guys have ideas like exactly how to do this, that's the whole point, to have like a song pool. And I'll have it on the website. So MikesMusicMethod.com. At some point tonight or tomorrow, I'll create a separate page that'll be next to the tab one. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just keep updating how much people have donated for each song. And you can start your own song as well. I know this might I don't think it'll get too crazy. I don't know how many people are actually going to watch this. So yeah, if you have a new song and you want to throw in $5, do that. Like I said, PayPal, you can Venmo me. You can do Patreon. I know Patreon's a monthly thing, so PayPal is probably the easiest. Or just do it here on YouTube. There's super chats. And then I'll update it every week if more people have pitched in. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas, please email me, mikesmusicmethod@gmail.com. Aw, SD says, you're my favorite guitar teacher on YouTube. Thank you. You're awesome. Yeah. It's fun. I really like doing this. I've been teaching since I finished school. So I was 21. I'm 39. How old am I? I think I'm 38. It's funny when you don't know anymore. I think I'm 38. So I've been doing it for a while, and I always have done private lessons, and then the Fufu hit, and that forced me online. And regret's a very strong word. I don't regret many things in life, but it would have been nice if I started doing this earlier. It would have. I'm just getting like so many friends from it, and I feel really good doing it. It's just been a huge source of positivity in my life, love and light, and I just feel like I'm giving. And so I love the channel and meeting a lot of you, and it's just been great. So yeah. Shelly says, great idea. Thank you. I hope so. I know I'm kind of like rambling and it's a shell of an idea that I'm just trying to like get the ball rolling on. That'd be rad, Lewis. How would it work? Yeah, some kind of song pool. Let me know what you guys think. Every time someone donates, I can just update it on my website, and I'll try to like make these videos maybe once a week or once every couple weeks to just update you on here as well. I think that would be cool. And if you guys got other ideas, let me know. I'm open to it. More patrons to thank. We ended with Sky. We've got Ken Goring, Christian Hanneman, Ali Tahar, Finn Kennedy, Luke Bastian, Joshua Garcia, Simon Woodhouse, Peter Brown, Jay Sweat, Andrew Clark, Anthony Holm, Michael Langford, Eric M., Benjamin Jones, Rahul Kahal, Towner, Cliff Brazel. Dude, Cliff, thank you, man. Also, so sweet seeing you being a long-time donor from early on and supporting the channel. It really appreciated. Michael Victor, David Gutman, Eric, Michael Connolly, Kevin McKiernan, Russell Adams, Chris, and I think that's the end of the Patreon list. Huge thank you to all you guys. I know I don't do this enough, so I wanted to take some time aside. And I feel like a teacher. I don't know how to say last names at all. My last name is Malaro, but I wonder, because it's Italian in origin, I wonder if I'm even saying it right. It's like Malaro, 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 Malaro. Everyone says Malero. Mike Malero. Hey, Malero. What sounds epic? Oh, that sounds epic, Mike. He said on the website he'll make a separate page. Yeah, that's the idea. On the website next to the tabs, I'll just have sponsored songs or song requests, and I'll try to update it fairly often so you guys can see where they're at. And like I said, I feel lame making like a hard dollar amount. Like, oh, if it reaches 200, I'll do the song. It's kind of more like, hey, if people are really interested in this and it has a bunch of donors, then I'll make sure to prioritize it. And if it doesn't, then I might not get to it. If it's a song I absolutely love and it only has a few donors, then I'll do it, right? Sometimes I do that already. If someone chips in $5 and says, hey, I'd love for you to do this song. So it's not really about a dollar amount, but it's just about guiding me in the right direction. All right, here are some recent PayPal donors. Ian Strickland, thank you. You've been chipping in for a long time. We got Tightline Tackle, Camilla Vergara, Benjamin Sigmund, Robert Morton, Jose. I'm going to mess this up. Angel CKS Art something. Thank you. Cole Stone, that one's simple. Cole Stone. Tim Williams, been pitching a long time too on PayPal. Thank you so much. Alan Barber, Michael Charbois, Donnie Nayland, Nigel, thank you. Very early donor in Ireland. Paul Scherer. It's funny how I didn't realize how many people overseas would be listening in. The kind of like UK area and some other places, Australia too. But a lot of you over the pond have been listening in. It's a surprising percentage. And it's funny because I know YouTube is very much geared towards men. It's very true of my channel too. It's like 98% dudes. So Lena, you're a very rare breed, like an excellent female finger picker. There's not many not many women who are finger picking. I don't know. Zandon says, hey Mike, what up, dude? Lewis says, nah, bro, that's not lame. Your quality and product is worth more than what you're getting from YouTube. My man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I also realize I am new to YouTube. Like a lot of these guys with these very big channels have been doing it for years. So, that's awesome. They deserve it. They got on it early. I never should have went to college and probably should have just started a YouTube channel, and it'd be amazing to have 1,000 tutorials out there. And that's the goal. I'm north of 100 now, but the goal is to keep going. Long-term goal, no joke. Every freaking Townes Van Zandt song I want to have a tutorial for. So that's one of my goals. Keep me on point with that. That is a goal. And then, which is the preferred donation platform? Yeah, Shelly, that is an awesome question. I wish more people would ask. I prefer people do it on PayPal. So if you guys want to do Venmo, Venmo's the best. The only problem is like on Venmo, it's supposed to be friends only. And so I don't really know what they mean by that. I consider you guys my friends. And it's not like I'm buying a product or doing something weird, but I don't know if I was getting a ton of different Venmos for like $5, $1 from random people. I have a feeling they would probably flag it because I think when they say friends, they mean like personal people, like, oh, you bought me pizza, here's the money. I think if Venmo started seeing a bunch of like $1, $2, $3 donations like coming in a lot, it might get flagged. I'm not sure, but it is Mike _ Malaro _ music, Mike Malaro music, Molaro. But the PayPal is the best way. They do take less of a cut than Patreon. Patreon, it's a more involved platform because people do tiered. Like if you pay $20, you get this extra content. If you pay 50, you get this extra content. So that's built into the platform, so they take more of a cut. But the problem is, like, I don't use any of that. All my content is available for free to anyone who wants it. So I'm really only using Patreon because it has such a powerful name brand. And even though I've told people in the past, like, I prefer PayPal, people still prefer to use Patreon. But PayPal takes less of a cut than Patreon does. And please, when you do a donation, you can set it up as monthly, or you can mark it as a friend. On PayPal, I'm fine with you guys doing that. You can, do it as a friend transaction because it's not like you're buying a taxable good from me, even though I do have to pay taxes on this stuff. I hate to admit it. Even though it's a donation, I'm not a charitable organization, so it is considered taxable income. But all this stuff, I don't want to talk about it. Towns Van Zandt is awesome. I hope you reach your goal. Hey, thank you, Jacob. So do I. Do you perform anywhere in Pittsburgh? Billy, that's also a good question. I used to perform, and then when my third kid came, I kind of laid it down. Like, it's a lot of work to be in a band, and you don't make any money doing it. I don't want to be in a cover band. I want to play originals, and when you're playing original songs, it's mainly you calling on your friends to come see you, and then split between a few guys. Maybe you're going home with $50 a guy. And it's like, I'd rather be with my kids and do that kind of thing. If I ever did tour again, though, it would be doing house concerts at all your houses. And I'm serious about that. If the channel continues to grow, I'd love to do a mini tour where I'd Zenlar or Shelly or, SD or who's ever in the house, Lewis, Barack. I would love to just, if you have a friend or your house, I'd come play a half a dozen songs. You can invite your friends over. We'd shoot the breeze. Feed me a meal, give me a couch, and then, fill up my gas for me. And I would just tour that way. That could be a fun way of doing it. But with 3 kids, my focus is on my family and on my relationship with God and teaching kids and doing good work like this. And that's not to say that the songwriting won't have another part in the past, but whatever. The priorities. My family is my priority right now. I don't want to be in a tour van on the road. I never did, and now even less so with kids. Do you still have openings for private lessons through Skype? Yes, SD, I do. Email me, MikesMusicMethod@gmail.com. Plenty of room. Summers are usually slow because a lot of the local students that I teach in the area. Before all this, before YouTube, I only taught locally. And it was mainly kids. That's more of my background is actually teaching young students, which I think has made me a better teacher. People always comment like how collected I am and specific, and I think I have to be because I'm teaching really young kids. So it forces you to be patient and really think about all the details. There's a lot of lessons where people assume some kind of knowledge, and I try not to do that with you guys. But yes, there's still room for private lessons. I have no idea where I was. I thanked Michael, Donnie, thank you, Nigel, I thanked Paul, Scherer, Kenny Brown, Aaron LeBrun. You've been pitching in for a long time too, man. Thank you so much, Aaron. Caleb Thomas, Boa Republic, Chas Fisher, Joshua Matthews, and I can't get to all of them because then there's going to be repeat ones. But to all my PayPal and Patreon donors and everyone who's pitched in the past, Michael Mueller, I just wanted to say thank you. I really, really appreciate it. And as I've said before, just know that your donations, yes, they're going to me, but they're going to everyone who's getting this content for free. So when you pitch in, it's like kind of like a charitable thing because you're making all these lessons free for people who don't have the money or don't have the money now, hard on times. And even the people who just aren't willing to pitch in, I get it. There's like a million things in life that nag for your attention, and do I want this? Do I want the coffee every day? Do I want the Netflix account, or do I want? I understand that you could be subscribing to a million, literally an infinite amount of things in life. So I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Like I've said before, even if all my subs gave $1, it'd be amazing. I'd be able to crank out videos all the time, be working on this channel every day. That's not going to happen. So if 4% of all you subs, give $20 a month. That's another way to get to that goal. But whatever. It's not about that. I'm still gonna do this. I know I'm a sucker for saying it, but even if you guys all give $0, I'm still gonna be making YouTube videos. Maybe a little more slowly because I won't have the time to get to it, but I'll still be making them. Yeah, Mike, don't be like Towns. Oh, thank you. I know Towns was a lot of these artists, even Cohen. Just I know in some way you're bringing beauty into the world through your music. But for me, it's when I think of politics, right? There are political things you can do to make the world a better place. But to me, the priority is there's God and family, right? What can I do with my family and friends that's Christ-like, that's the right thing to do? And to me, that is more important than any political action I can do. So I kind of view songwriting the same way. We're like, yeah, Towns and Cohen did this stuff for the world, but yeah, I mean, if you're really messing up people in your own personal life, I don't know. To me, there's a hierarchy there, and I know some people would argue the other way and say, well, but it was just a few people in Towns' life, and look at this joy he's brought to thousands of people through his music. Yeah, the joy is brought through music, but is it worth the destruction on a very personal level? Like Towns has brought me some joy in life, but like not anywhere near the same amount of joy that personal interactions with people have brought me, and friendships, and certainly family. So it's a funny little argument, the starving artist thing, right? The tortured artist. I know what you're saying there, Barack. And then Zendler says, have you ever thought of teaching any Zach Bryan? No, because I don't know who he is. Give me a song. Give me a song, Zenlar. Hi, Zenny. Hey, look at me. There's my face. I am live. Zach Bryan. Yeah, name a song, Zenlar. I know there's probably like a very long delay here. Till Brooklyn. The Zach Bryan mix. You guys request something in the orange. All right, let's check out that one. Something in the orange. I can't play it long because then the video gets flagged. It'll be fun, but I'm telling you, baby. He's strumming. Yeah, I can do a live one of this. Guys, would this be worth is the audio quality good enough now and the video good enough for me to because my whole internet situation got switched around a little bit. I need to get my Ethernet going again. I've been having trouble. But if it's worth doing, I can go on in the next few days and get to that song for you, Zenlar, if the quality's good enough. This guy says, Mike, thank you so much. I give you $20 a month. It's well worth all of your hard work you put in. I never thought I would learn a Towns or Blaze song until I found your channel. Again, thank you. Sky, I absolutely love these comments. It warms my heart. It honestly, it's what keeps me going and motivated doing this stuff, because of beautiful comments like that. I know in small ways we can all help each other out. The light and the love. And Sky, dude, if you want to link, you should type in the comments. Sky makes these really cool t-shirts, and I'm going to plug it on my channel even more when he makes a Towns Van Zandt shirt. But right now he's got a really cool John Prine shirt that he designed, and I don't know, I'm torn between the John Prine and the Hank Williams shirt. So Sky, if you want to plug your own little website and get some people to buy some t-shirts, do it. Throw me back a couple bucks a shirt, though. Zenler says exquisite. I will listen more to that song. Yeah, it seems like it's just strumming, so I think it wouldn't be hard. Probably just a strum pattern and get you the chord changes. So we'll do that. Nice to see you connect live. G. Bensberg says, planning on donating to support your awesome work. I found you via Sligo River Blues. Your tutorial was by far the best out there and truly unlocked it for me. Thank you. That's awesome. Again, keeps me motivated and going. So the value for value model includes comments, right? Sometimes the value can just be lots of encouragement. Someone else sent me a beautiful work of art. So that's the value for value, even if it's positivity and sending me nice stuff and encouraging me. If you don't have the money, that counts as value for value. You're giving me value, I'm giving you value. That's how it works. Billy Valentine says, any early picking songs to start you recommend from your library? I got started a few months ago and sometimes feel I'm picking the hardest ones. Yeah, so if you go to the playlist, there's a public playlist, which is the Travis Picking playlist. And at least the first 4 or 5 are in order. I'll open it up for you here, man. So I've got, the Travis style finger picking playlist, which I hope is public. Yeah, it's public. There's 89 videos in it. So the first one actually might be kind of hard. I don't expect people to take that all in one gulp, but I'm so proud of that video. I feel like it's a really good primer on Travis picking. So take that in small bites. You might be able to handle it, but always keep that one in the background and revisit it from time to time, because I feel like it's ties finger picking all together in a nice little package. But then, yeah, then I've got they're in order. The playlist is in order from there, Billy, where I've got the Travis picking primer, and then the intro guitar Travis picking, which is a simplified Bob Dylan's Don't Think Twice. The 2 video is a simplified Poncho and Lefty. 3rd video is Dylan's North Country. 4th one is Guaranteed, which is that Eddie Vedder song. And then the 4th is Waiting Around to Die, simplify. And then the next one is Don't Think Twice again, but I think that one I did more accurate, so it's a little bit harder. And then after that, it does get a bit harder. In general, John Prine isn't that tricky, with a couple exceptions. His stuff is pretty straightforward, easier than Towns's. But then I would probably say some of the easier Towns stuff. It would be cool to have a rating system on this, wouldn't it? I don't know how to go about doing that, but if you guys have ideas, that could be pretty cool to kind of rate them. This guy says, working on a Town shirt this week. Thanks for the plug. Yeah, well, it's not really a plug unless you link us, dude. So I know you've shared your website with me 3 times already, Sky. And forgive me, man. I don't know what I did with it. What's that t-shirt? I'm sure I have it saved in my history. But if I'm never going to find it, Sky. You gotta plug us. But I want to get one. I'm just undecided to get the Prine or the Hank Williams. Cool. That's it, guys. Unless you got any other questions, I just really wanted to thank you all and announce the kind of song sponsorship idea so that you guys can start giving me direction on this stuff. And I'll hang out for another minute. I had a good week. My buddy Rhino was in from San Diego, and he's a songwriter too, so he inspired me, and I got some new song ideas, and I want to post more of that. And then I am going to announce that I sent an email out. The problem is these bulk emails suck. Whether you use MailChimp or Gmail, it gets spammed. It ends up in everybody's spam. Even though you guys signed up for the newsletter through my website, whenever you send out bulk emails, it sends up in spam. So if you guys remember, check your spam. You can mark it to not end up in spam in the future. Just something to do. Thanks, Mike. Keep plugging. Will do, Shelly. Thank you so much. You guys, I love the support. I really appreciate it. It's fun to do these little things. Oh, you're a saint. I love rocking out to the Blaze songs I learned from your channel. Is that you, Rhino, or USD? I get confused. You trick me. You're tricking me. Are you tricking me? Who else is going to call me a saint? God bless Mike. Hey, thank you, Dave. God bless you, too. All right, come on, Sky. I'm giving you 1 more second to plug your frickin' t-shirts. I'm waiting on it. Maybe I can find it. What have I been listening to? Someone else I want to plug in the future. I have been listening to a fair amount of Fionn Reagan, who's got that really cool first record. Be Good or Be Gone by Fionn Reagan is a really cool tune. If someone's looking for some finger picking, that is a good one. Oh, and in the email I've been listening to a lot of Camera Obscura. Their album Desire Lines has really been hitting the spot. Yeah. That's all I got. All right, well, Sky, I'll tell everyone about your t-shirt site another time because you're too slow on the draw. All right, that's it. Ciao, you guys. God bless. I'll catch you next time. I'll open up if I get some emails and some donations, I'll open up a new little tab on my website. We'll keep a running thing. And I'll just make a habit of jumping in live and catching in with you guys at a specific time. I don't know. I'll figure it out where I can be regular so we can make a note of it. If you guys haven't, join those Thursday Zoom meetings. Sky, it's great because he jumps on and we shoot the breeze. We can talk back and forth in real time. And I just open up that Zoom chat to anyone who wants to do it. In the descriptions below these videos, the link is always there. We do Thursdays at 8 Eastern time. You're the best, Mike. Hope all is well. Yeah, hope all is wee. Let's read it again. You're the best, Mike. Hope all is wee. Thanks, Mike. Keep it up. Big respect. Thank you, G, so much. I appreciate that. For some reason, you can't see my link. Oh, that's lame. They're not showing it. Sorry about that. They think you're spamming me, I think. But don't worry. I'll post it in the future on a proper video. Whee! All right, that's it. I got nothing. It's fun chatting with you guys. I kind of just want to hang out, but I don't have anything else to say. I'm always amazed by certain podcasters and YouTubers who can literally just go on and on for hours. I can't do that yet. I'm still working on it. Whee! Or you can just type things and I'll repeat them. This could be a game for a little bit of time, but that'll get boring fast. What town songs has everyone been listening to? I actually fell in love with this stupid Dylan song, the Animal one, Man Named All the Animals. It's this cool reggae jam, so if you guys don't know it, Man named all the animals in the beginning, and his voice is just awful on the whole record. It's unbearable the way Dylan sings. Would you ever do Kathleen by Towns? Ever. Of course, I'll do Kathleen by Towns. I would love to do it. If you want to sponsor it, do it. Otherwise, I believe it's already on the list, but the list is long. As I said earlier, I would do I want to do every Towns Van Zandt song, if you guys buy me enough time to do it. Whee! All right, I think my kids are home and my wife is home, and it's, speaking of priorities, dad duty calls. You guys are great and all, but my 3 kids are way cuter. They're way cuter. They're way cuter. You're probably handsome and cute as well, but they're cuter. All right, that one is awesome too. And do you know Stopping Off the Place? No, I don't, but I'll pull that one up. Stopping Off the Place? Is that on that same record? Stopping Off the Place. Did you type that right? That doesn't sound like a name of a song. Stopping Off the Place. Is that a song? All right, my kids are home. I'm getting distracted. Stopping Off Place by Towns Van Zandt. I don't know if I know this one. But I have to hear it. Oh, I do know this one a little bit. This whole Later Town stuff, I'll admit it's kind of hard for me to listen to. He just seems kind of too drunk and gone, and I kind of I don't like it. I get uncomfortable listening to it. I feel like I'm witnessing the decline of a great soul. So I don't listen to that later stuff too often. Have you done any Tyler Childers? No, but sponsor one of the songs. Recommend a couple that are finger picking and I'll do it. All right, now I hear my kids. Ending stream. Later, guys. Ciao. Peace. God bless. Come on in, guys. I'm done. Yeah, you can